Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. I'm your host Gamora, and we had an interesting last episode. We saw the witch. We ran into what was his name again? That knight from Heliod Hendrik. We pretty much saved him, getting his butt whipped, which is kind of surprising. I thought he was stronger than us, but I guess not.
Ah, so you are finally awake. Are you feeling better, friend?
Yes, I am.
Good, good. You have your companions to thank for that. Such caring comrades are a rare gift. But forgive me, I have not introduced myself. I am Snorri, scholar of the arcane arts. I came here to investigate the origins of the wicked witch who froze Sniffelheim solid. It was luck, and luck alone, that caused me to be away from the city when she first appeared, or I too would have been turned into an icy statue. Your friends tell me the Queen has asked you to eliminate the sorceress. If it will help you in your quest, I will be happy to share what I have learned. The witch's name is Kristalinda. Long ago, in the Age of Heroes, a mighty mage imprisoned her within the pages of an enchanted grimoire. The book was hidden away safely in the Royal Library, an ancient archive built by the founders of Sniffelheim to house the combined knowledge of all humankind. Having learned this, I tried to go and see the book for myself. Alas, the library was swarming with monsters, and I was forced to retreat.
Hmm. There's everybody, or at least
Oh, hello. Up
two
and
of
about,
them.
are you? Thank goodness for that.
Can't believe we have to walk all the way back to that witch.
Indeed. You are well on the way to recovery thanks to your young friend here. It is plain to see that Veronica cares for you very deeply.
What about the other girl?
Put a sock in it, Snorri.
There is no need to be embarrassed, my dear. Anyway, your timing is perfect. I had just finished telling your friend all I had learned about the witch.
I'll get straight to the point then. We're taking Snorri here back to the library so he can look for clues on how to beat her.
It is high on a plateau to the east of here,
Can't we
but
just
we
hit her with
must
our
make our
weapons?
way around to the south before we can reach it. Shall we?
All right, all right. I guess we'll do it your way. Or we're just gonna bash her over the head. For a second, I thought that this was gonna be a quick orb. Just go beat up the witch's monster, and go beat up the witch. Get the orb. That'd be just as easy as the other two orbs we got. But I guess there's a little more for us to do. Let's actually hit this bear, see what he's all about. Oh, good. Wait a minute. That might not be in it. I think we might have. Yeah, I think that little platypus. I think we. Or it's platypunk, right? I think we faced off against it before, so nothing to really worry about. Ursa Minor. That's an actual name. Oh, didn't even die. A song that significantly raises your entire party's attack. Let's do the platypus. Bear's almost dead anyway. Alright, and let's just finish her off, I guess. That should be enough. Cool. Don't even get to see any of your moves, which is good. Alright, now let's make our way to the Great Library. Or what was it, the Royal Library? I wonder if we could just go from here. Or is that something we can't do? Oh, doesn't seem like it. We need to go up above. We do have a mount here. That might help. Let's see what that's all about. And while we take care of this, I might as well plug the channel. If you guys are enjoying this series, and like RPG series with an occasional break from the RPG series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Whether you're on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, or Odyssey, and check out these episodes recorded live on YouTube and Twitch. And thanks for watching. That was actually pretty easy. I wonder what that mount's gonna let us do. It's gonna let us like climb some ice. It did look like it had some stuff for ice cream, kind of stakes. No. Just charge, I guess. A little unfortunate. I was hoping for something better. But at least get to knock these guys out of the way. You've got to be kidding. Oh, I guess. Oh, I can't knock the bear out of them. Alright. Fair enough. He is bigger than us. But at least the other one works.
Hot stuff coming through.
Oh, we actually died. I thought he'd be dead after that. You know what? We saw that move last time. I guess we did see him move from the bear. Just not offensive. Oh, wait, maybe for this? Oh, I guess we can. Alright, so the mount wasn't completely useless. We actually did need it for something. Not clear on what. Maybe we'll find more ice later. Mirror stone. Maybe that's some rare items? I don't know. Let's go this way. There was also some arrows over here. That signifies where the ice is. Well, looks like it just signifies when there's something to go underneath. A little underneath path. I guess we just have to go the long way. Really nothing for us to do. That's a new enemy. Well, now we're gonna run into that bird, but we'll run into these guys. I guess this mount is not good for running into things. I've been getting pretty lucky with this lightning spear, or lightning thrust, whatever it was called. Considering it's just supposed to be a chance. And I can't believe how weak that move is. We've been better off doing our cutting edge. You know, maybe we should take out what's his face? Sylvando. Either that or we need to make or buy a weapon for him, because
We win
he's
again.
doing pathetic damage right now. Oh, I think this guy's new. Let's see what this guy's got going on. Oh, look at that. We actually get to face off against the bird as well. Are we actually getting, like... I think they're keeping track of the enemies we run into, right? Oh, we finally missed. It just had to be this big dude, of all things. Yeah, I think they do keep a list of all the enemies we encounter. We're not completely wasting our time. You know, with facing off against all the new enemies. And you know, we definitely don't want to fall too far behind. I'd rather not have to do any grinding if I can avoid it. So I'm sure we're gonna get to a point where we're probably gonna have to do it once or twice more. Considering we're probably, what, halfway through the game? I don't know. Let's. I guess we'll hit him with another Cobra Strike. Maybe we can poison him this time. And I guess that move's not too terrible. But Eric can do the same thing. He also has a move called Stick. And I think the next time somebody gains a level, I think we're going to spend some time assigning some ability points for everybody. It's been a while since we've done that. And that dude was a sponge.
Well, that was it.
Yeah. Alright, we don't need to face you again. Once was enough. Come mount. I just got holding 2 peppers for weapons. Now let's get out of here. Not like we can go inside the building anyways. It's so cumbersome. I wonder if we can run into some trees. Maybe some stuff will fall down. I don't know. Anything in here? Sneaky little chest. Or sparkly. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Except for snow. Alright. Let's see what this library holds for us. Ooh. What are these things? Pigs? Ooh, okay then. I didn't know there were enemies. I wasn't expecting enemies in here. I don't know why. I forgot that, like, you need like a little bubble to pop up to talk to people. Right? So I just naturally pushed the button to talk without realizing that there was no talk bubble above them. And I just ended up hitting them. But they're not, I thought they were just like, I don't know, magic pigs that ran the library. I guess that's not the case.
This'll make your blood run cold!
I don't think I've ever... Have we been anywhere in this whole game so far where there have been enemies like inside a building?
Well,
Like a
that was
closed
easy.
building? I know there are enemies inside like the castle. That's a lot of levels. Oh, geez, I screwed that up. Alright, we'll do it anyways. Alright, character builder. We're still doing great swords, I think, right? Oh, wait a minute. Fires a frosty projectile like groups of enemies that can freeze them. Probably the worst item to get at this point, since it might just be immune to it. Now let's go with just straight up strength. That was a good thing. We're 1 point away from the crit. That would have been nice. Giga Smash. A secret two-handed sword technique that assails a group of enemies with bolts of blazing lightning. Sounds interesting. Might want to get that at some point. I guess we can work on knives, swords. Just in case we eventually put a sword on you. And it is, it's not that many points. Awarded for activating 10 of Eric's skill points. Sword stance, dragon slash. Oh, we only have 5 points, so it doesn't matter. Bim. Channel Anger greatly increases the damage done by any offensive spells the user casts. Seems like a good thing to have. Weakens an enemy's resistance to all offensive spells. Also seems pretty good. Ice and wind resistance. Now let's do this. Since it is pretty much going to use up all our points. You're pretty much almost done. Hymn of Light. Protects all party members from light-based attacks. this stuff might seem like a waste, but eventually it's going to come in handy, right? Since it does protect all party members. Eventually we're going to fight some boss. We're going to struggle, and they're going to be either air, thunder, earth, ice, light. Notice there's no fire. Is it this one? Okay, fire. And we're going to be glad we got all that stuff. That'll greatly help in that fight. And I guess she's the first one to complete section. That's because I think she's the only one that I've spent points exclusively in that area. Crammo Latch. A wallop with the whip on a group of enemies that can sometimes paralyze them. Oh, that's under whips, though. I think this is what that's. I don't know why. I keep thinking that's HP. It's a heart. I keep thinking it's HP. Maybe it attacks. Oh, victimizer. Oh, so close. I actually want that. So I think I'm gonna hold off on you. Now, what do we got for you? Pep chance increase. Deliverance. Sanctified sphere that can. I wonder if there's anything I can get that does a group. Oh, right here, group of enemies. A sweeping strike of the sphere that can strike a group of enemies simultaneously. Alright, that's 16, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Now, what do we got here? Strength, Master Sugar. Slightly increases the effectiveness of user spell. Alright, well, we're gonna go with Max MP. Like, no reason not to get that. Especially since it's so much. And that's pretty much all we can get. And I think we're back at the beginning. Alright, so we didn't spend everybody's points, but we are saving it for a very specific move. Are you also an enemy? Oh, you sure are. Well, you know what? Now that I remember, the dude said he wanted to come here, but there were too many enemies. So I guess they were they kind of told us, I guess. Because I shouldn't be too surprised. You're not an enemy. Yeah, you're the first goo man who have visited this place in a long time. Welcome to the Royal Library, home of the Buddhist collection of books and all of perjury. Since you've come all this way, I'll tell you something really useful. The building is like a puzzle box. When you press the Cool wing switches, the wall and staircases spin around, and you can goo to different places. But first, you gotta press this big Hurin button next to me. That'll activate the switches so you can actually ooze them. Once you have pressed this button, keep your eyes peeled for the other goo ring switches. That was a little much. There's one on this level that will open a way upstairs. Okay. A little difficult sentence to read, but alright. Oh, man. The other switches blink into light. It looks like Mora can use them. I hate these puzzle type. Oh, the dude's with us. Didn't realize that. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. You an enemy? That was a weird movement. The living statue. Too stunned for
Here
me.
we go.
Was this student moving while we had our backs turned? That was freaky. Wouldn't it be funny if he just turned into a statue wherever you kill him? No? Alright, well. Let's just look for that button. There's a door here. Oh, that's the way out. Well, the button's right here. Let's see what this one does. No. For a second, I thought it was going to stay closed on us. Alright, so this pretty much leads us to the stairs. I mean, is it really a puzzle if they just always let you go in the right direction? Talk, talk, talk. You've clocked me, haven't you? Please don't eat me. They don't taste very good. Just act like you never saw me. Just a second. You're the luminary, aren't you? Oh, praise the one who controls the clock. But what am I waiting for? The password I found is... Oh, they're never going to tell us, aren't they? You can now visit all trades Abbey via the altar of Revere. Talkity tick, you can use the password I gave you to visit another world from the echo chamber in Tickington. There are more tuckles out there, whiling away the hours searching for passwords, you know? Be sure to take a moment to talk to them if you come across any. And with that, I'm locking off and truddling back to Tickington. It was lovely meeting you, and good luck with the rest of your adventure. Tick tock. So you're a new enemy, Dink. Although you do remind me of something. I think there was like some enemies like this in Final Fantasy VIII, in some like sewer section, I think. Kind of look the same. Jeez, these guys are super weak. 16, really? Also, one hit, pretty much in red territory.
We win again.
I'm still surprised that things are this easy. You know, I haven't been keeping the closest eye on books to read, but here's one here. There's an old book entitled The Sealing of the Serpent. Long, long ago in the frozen land of the north, there lived a great black serpent that terrorized the people of Sniffleheim. One day, a brave young man came forth and bested the dragon in battle. Having done so, he sealed it away in the ice of the frozen lake of the Snarfell, such that it could never break free. That great hero has long since passed away. Should the beast ever escape its icy prison, Sniffleheim will surely fall under its cruel gaze once more. Well, that's not a little foreboding there. I wonder if we're going to run into some dragon later on. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Nothing, nothing. Alright, I guess this switches on this side. Oh, another book. There's an ancient book. Gamora can only make out the words, "You wizards, Canticel, Book 2, on the fade. Threadbare cover, but it's magically sealed, and he cannot read it. I think that's like the second book we've found that we're not able to read. Hello, new enemy. Rector. I still wish I had my I knew her ability to hit groups of enemies. I was not expecting that, but I'm happy it happened.
Stay down.
Alright. What's this book about? There's an old book entitled The Worst Curse. Gamora takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I've never heard of Dragon Quest either. It was actually my first attempt at playing any Dragon Quest game, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I'm having such a good time, honestly. Yeah, I am. Thanks, man. I hope you're taking care of yourself as well. Just I think I did see some people playing Bayonetta 3 online. I think they might be. I think the digital edition probably is already out. Didn't feel like buying the game twice though. So I guess we'll just wait till tomorrow. My story starts innocently enough. I was walking through the forest one day when I came across a ledger man. It hadn't seen me, so overcome with curiosity, I decided to sneak up and take a peek inside his robe. It noticed immediately and flew into a rage. How dare you embarrass me like that? It bellowed. You'll soon see how you like it. And with that, it stormed off. Ever since that day, my life has been one embarrassment after another. There's not a doubt in my mind that this is the work of the Ledger Demon and, it's, and the terrible curse it placed upon me. When I started my prayers at chapel, I suddenly need a lavatory. If I try to talk to a lady, I become so distracted that I forget what to say, and in combat, I am struck dumb with thoughts of previous failure. Mark my words, dear readers, this is the most embarrassing curse in all of Erdra. I call it Shy Pox. Alas, even my powers of imagination have been rendered cringe-inducingly weak by it. And now, even as I write this, I realize my breeches have been unfastened this whole time. Truly, this curse is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what Bayonetta 3 brings. I tried to like stay away from like any spoilers. I remember watching the initial reveal trailer like back in 2017, 2018, which pretty much didn't show much at all. And then they did show a trailer recently, I think at a Nintendo Direct, which was pretty recently, probably like a couple months ago. It showed a little bit of the gameplay, and I watched that, and that's pretty much it. I haven't watched any reviews. I know there's people on Twitch right now playing it. I kind of checked the category out, and I saw, a whole bunch of people playing it. At least I'm assuming they're playing it. I didn't really check any other streams, but I can't imagine they're all lying. Oh, look at that. Fancy Dragon. You teaching? So I'm going to try to keep it as spoiler free as possible.
I'm ready for anything.
I mean, the story's interesting. I wouldn't call it the main focus of the game. Have like a deep, lore. It's like mainly about the fighting. That's what makes the game just so cool. It's kind of like Devil May Cry, right? When you think of Devil May Cry, most people are just like, the story's there. There's enough story, but people mainly think about the fighting. Being so, optimized, just so fun to do. What luck! Mora finds a recipe book entitled "Favorite Fashions of the Master of Magic." He takes a look inside, learn how to make witches' hats, witches' robes, and wizard robes. Yeah, but if you play Bayonetta 1 and 2, they're short games. You can get through them in 10 to 12 hours each. So you can catch up pretty quick. And that's with cutscenes. If you skip cutscenes, which would be kind of silly if you're trying to find out about the lore, you can beat it way faster. But with cutscenes, still pretty short. Did I read this book? There's so many books in there. There's an old book entitled Applied Ring Theory. Aging Yggdrasil. Mora takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Cut down a tree, and upon the exposed stump you'll see a pattern of rings, the number of which will be equal to the number of years the tree has lived. Poet of Yggdrasil. Were we to fell the greatest and most ancient of trees, would we see such rings? And how many would there be? Just how many years has the World Tree been up there watching over us all? I suspect that the existence of our Arbor-sent guardian predates that of even Erdra itself, that its history stretches back further than mere human minds are capable of comprehending. I wonder why that's the case. Like, why does why does a tree get an extra ring each year? I wonder what makes it like like why does that even happen? It makes like I'm sure it's well documented. I'm just not familiar. I knew that fact. I've heard it before, but I don't know why. Find a recipe book, an anthology of elemental earrings. We learn how to make a pair of asbestos earrings. Oh, that's not good. Antifreeze earrings, also not good. And rubber earrings. It's not that bad, I guess. Careful earrings, concrete earrings. Okay, interesting. Mirror earrings. Yeah, I think the asbestos and the antifreeze probably not the best thing to put anywhere near you, but it is a game, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so this takes us upstairs. We do have this book, so let's see what this one's all about. Oh, this is the book 3. The Wizard's Canticel book 3. The one we can't read. Also magically sealed. Well, you know what? I think I am going to end this episode for those of you watching on YouTube. And in the next episode, we will continue with this Royal Library. So, thanks for watching.